Moira, have you had a bit too much to drink, girl? Too many tequilas? Hi there, my name's Lucie and this is my partner Lahiri. I have been living in the south of Sri Lanka for over a year now, and wow, what an adventure it's been so far. Click the subscribe button and come along on this journey with me as I explore more of this beautiful country. Last week's episode was the start of the lockdown. As coronavirus cases increase in Sri Lanka, I stayed at the house with the dogs and got up to, well, not much really. But if you missed it, go back and watch it after watching this video. This week's episode is a carry-on from last week, a part 2, as I introduce you to some of my housemates, the rescue dogs who I live with. Enjoy! Right, Coggy, coming outside? Come on. Okay, let me introduce you to some of the dogs that live with me here at the house. You may have already seen a few of them from my previous videos. So I've already featured Button, my Rosie girl, Drizzle of course, our newest member of the family Coggy, Chadwick, and also Grandma Tala. Oh, and not forgetting Herbie the super mum. Yeah, so I've got a bit of cleaning I've got to do after feeding. It's a bit of a mess again, but I thought I'd just take a quick break and yeah, introduce you to the family. Okay, so this is Annabella and her puppies are Alexa, Audrey and Ariana. We actually got the call one day about a family who were in a dangerous location on a road in Matara. So that evening we finished work and we went straight to Matara to go and rescue the family. And we found Annabella and her 3 puppies on this horrible road. Some people had put the 3 puppies in a safer environment, but there was talk that some locals in the area had previously beaten and killed a mum and her puppies before in that exact location. So we knew we couldn't leave them there. We did all the tests and everything that evening, and Lahiri actually had to climb, like wiggle under this kind of food cart thing to pull Annabella out because obviously she was so scared, but we needed to get her to a safe location. Honey. It's okay, sweet girl, it's okay. You're okay, sweetest girl. You're okay. You got her? And now they're doing really well. They're super happy. They've grown so much and they're just great puppies. Okay, so this crazy dog, ow, who's biting my legs and circling around me at the moment, she is called Rosie. Yes, we have one Rosie, out already, but this is Rosie number 2. Rosie is actually neurological. Apparently when she was a really small pup, she got bit on the head by a bigger dog, which caused her some brain damage, which has resulted in her always spinning in circles. And yeah, she's kind of crazy, but she's awesome at the same time. She's got a really hard bite on her as well, haven't you? She's so cute. She's also blind, I think, and her hearing isn't great either. There she goes. There she goes. She's so excited. Run. Hey, Rosie, be careful, girl. She spins really fast when she's excited, but she does usually go a bit slower than this. But she's really excited that I'm here to play with her, so... Hey, you crazy girl. Ow! Hey. Ow. No biting, girl. So this is Moira. She's also neurological. She possibly got a brain injury from a road traffic accident, or also could have been from a virus, distemper virus, but some dogs do survive distemper and then they suffer with neurological issues for life. But she's awesome. She's like maybe the queen of the house, I don't know. She likes to think so anyway. She's a right character. She's awesome and she's just hilarious, just wobbling around everywhere. Moira, have you had a bit too much to drink, girl? Too many tequilas? Oh, I love you, girl. Look how cute she is when she's cleaning her feet. So freaking adorable. Okay, so this beautiful girl is Diva, and she is a survivor. She is a survivor from the Hackapatas, which Diva. She is a survivor from Hackapatas, which is an explosive device that people put into bait. It's actually meant for wild boar, but obviously it's quite delicious. So dogs go for it as well. We've seen many Hackapatas cases that have come in. Some dogs haven't been as fortunate, but Diva was super lucky. She did have 2 surgeries on her jaw to try and fix her jaw, but she wasn't the easiest patient, and she had to have her lower jaw removed. But she does really well. She's on a liquid diet and she's awesome. She's such a good dog. She's so sweet. I've seen so many sad cases come through the gates at Animal SOS Sri Lanka, and I don't know, I can't say that like one certain case is the most hardest that I've seen, but like I think the Hackapatas, many cases are awful. Like, I don't know, I think everything's awful that comes through the gates, honestly. Like, so many dogs that have been hit by buses or by trains, or they've suffered serious abuse in the past, and or like really awful wounds that they're coming in with. But Hackapatas is just awful. Like, imagine eating something and it blowing up in your mouth and your whole mouth is destroyed, or worse. Like, this is just awful, and so many dogs die from it, and there must be so many dogs out there that we don't get told about and that have to suffer and die on their own with no chance of treatment. So the dogs that have come to us, they're super lucky. Like, even if they don't make it because their injuries are so severe. Yeah, sorry, I don't know where I'm going with that, because I'm thinking about another Hackapatas case as well. We got another Hackapatas case at the sanctuary. She's basically like Lahiri's best friend. She's called Tinky, and she's a Rottweiler. Well, she was really lucky. She's doing really well. Yeah, she's awesome, and hopefully the future is bright for her. She's still undergoing treatments. She's really sweet. She's a really good girl. She's so lucky. She's a survivor too, just like Diva. So this is Oola. She's possibly a distemper survivor, which is why she's disabled in the way that she is. She's doing really well here. She's loving the quiet life, even though she's surrounded by lots of playful puppies. It's a lot quieter than the sanctuary here. And she's made a best friend in Panchi. They're very similar in disability, and yeah, they've made best friends, and they just spend the day together before they go back into their bed for nighttime. Isn't that right, Oola? And this is Panchi. She is the cutest little disabled dog you've ever seen. So the story with her is that she was found dumped in a jungle in a sealed bag. Someone had just discarded her like she was some piece of trash. And someone found her and picked her up, and they were looking after her, but because of her disability, they weren't able to give her everything that she needs. So she came to us, and yeah, she's awesome. Yeah, it's unclear why she's disabled in the way she is. Maybe it was from birth, or maybe it was a virus when she was super tiny puppy. It's really hard to know some of these dogs' history, like the truth. But we know for now that she is super happy, and she's in a really nice, calm environment. She's so happy here. What's that, Panchi? Are you happy? Yeah. Lastly, this is Tricky. She's also disabled. She was rescued in 2016 after being hit by a vehicle on the road, causing a spinal fracture. She is so sweet, such a great character, and she's enjoying having some puppies around to play with.